A lot of big teams lost a lot of big games last week. What do we got for this week? Let's see. Hello and welcome in to NFL Picks. I am the Catalyst, and that guy over there is Brobank. How's it going, man?
What's up, Shmoo crew?
We had a very interesting week of football this last week. Like I said, a lot of big teams lost, and we lost quite a bit. There's our record for this week. A big old 7-8.
That's bad.
That's well, on a week where the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Dolphins all lose,
and our Steelers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad week for everyone there. But so that's where we go, and we need to get started here with this week's picks, starting with tonight's game, which is the Chargers versus the Raiders. You want to go first? Want me to?
You go first.
Me go first. You know, they're both teams are struggling. Well, in this one, I'm going to be taking the Raiders in this one, even though Eckler in. Yeah, I didn't realize that Ethan Stick.
Eason
Stick. That sounds like a fake name you leave at a hotel or something when you're a celebrity and want to hide. Yeah, no, I think the Raiders are going to take this one.
I'm going to go ahead and stick with the Chargers here.
Excellent. Nice,
no
well
Keenan
played.
Allen either, but I am still believing in the Eason Stick-led Chargers.
As opposed to the Aiden O'Connell and Devontae Adams?
Yeah, no Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. That can be a big factor.
A lot of big players missing in this game.
It's going to be boring. I don't think it's going to be a great game. But I'll watch it. It's Thursday night. Got nothing better to do tonight. So let's hit game 2. The Vikings. The Josh Dobbs Vikings now.
Nick Mullins
and Browning for the Bengals. Who do you got?
I'll be taking Nick Mullins in this one. Kind of a crazy one, but Justin Jefferson is likely to play, so I am going to be leaning towards the Justin Jefferson-led team.
This was a tough one for me. I mean, I've always taken the Vikings, especially when Jefferson's there, and I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one. I don't think Mullins is necessarily the answer. I don't know how healthy Jefferson's gonna be. I mean, he did okay last week, but exited pretty early. So, yeah, I got the Bengals on this one.
Yeah, so far this year, Nick Mullins is 9 for 13, 83 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I feel like he played one other game, but I guess not.
Oh, it was just coming in last week for Dobbs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, Steelers versus the Colts. I mean, it's the Steelers. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking the Colts in this one.
Oh my gosh.
Steelers suck. Trubisky is bad, and we're not going to win a game with him.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that our defense is banged up a little bit. TJ Watt and Highsmith are they both in concussion, or is it just TJ in concussion protocol?
TJ's in concussion.
And then Highsmith has something else going on. So we just don't know who's going to be playing. So it is going to be a rough one.
We do know Mitchell Trubisky is 0-4 this year. He's came in twice in the second half, lost both second half games, and he's been a starter for 2 games, lost both games as a starter.
You got to win.
0-4.
He's got to win sometime, and it's going to be this week.
Not when you're that bad.
It's going to be this week.
If you can't throw a football more than 10 yards straight,
I'm going to need
trouble.
your Steelers man card back there, pal. Let's go.
Mitchell Trubisky's a Bear. I'm not a Bears fan. He can go back to the Bears.
And what if the Steelers get Fields next year?
He's a bear.
Okay, we have the Broncos at the Lions. This is you first.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm taking the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions suck. The Lions have been disappointing. Go to the Lions schedule. They've been really disappointing. Yeah, I mean, they got clapped by the Bears. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was rough. I'm looking here real quick at the...
The Lions are going to lose out this season and barely make the playoffs.
Yeah, and the Broncos are on a hot streak.
Won 6 of their last 7.
Yeah.
Have a good chance to win out, make playoffs.
I think they will. I know you just went off the screen there for a second, but I think you'll come back. There you are. Yeah, no, I think they will. They're playing crazy good, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to watch them do so good. Now, if this game was 5 weeks ago, it'd be the Lions, but not the way they're playing now. We got the Broncos all the way. All right.
We got an easy one.
yeah, we do. Why even really mess around? We're taking the Saints in this one.
Wait, I
am. You taking the Giants?
The Giants won last week.
Okay, so you're taking them?
No.
I didn't think so. You can't really seriously look at the Giants. When they win, it's just a fluke thing, it feels like.
Who did they beat? I forgot. It was Monday.
I'll tell you. Who beat all the Giants?
I forgot. They played Green Bay. At Green Bay. Or no, at home.
Dude, they're 3. They've won their last 3, man. They're on a streak. Are you sure you don't want to pick them?
Washington, New England, and Green Bay. They're going crazy.
Dude, you should pick them. I think so.
I don't think I'm gonna pick them the rest of the year looking at this schedule.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yes, I'm with you. I hope they enjoyed that win in Green Bay because there ain't nothing else there for them. All right, let's bring you back in. So we both got the Saints in this.
Yeah, the Saints aren't good either. Let's not get it twisted. It's impossible to pick the Giants.
Is Olave doing okay?
Yeah, he's good. He's great. So is Kamara. Their defense is not great.
Everyone's healthy though.
Yeah. Well, kind of. My guys are.
So you care about your fantasy team. Our fantasy playoffs started, and Bromank is in second place on a bye now.
No.
Oh no, you're in third place. You're
I lost
playing
you
someone.
by 2 points last week.
Oh yeah, you lost to me by 2 points.
So I am playing Rito.
And can we tell
a quarterback this week?
And we need to explain how what really occurred here is there were 2 quarterbacks available. There was Dobbs and Mayfield. I wanted Mayfield, and then Bromank kind of talked me into Dobbs. But I had to pick up a waiver, so I didn't have waiver priority. And he proceeds to tell me that he's taking Dobbs, and I was like, okay, I'm stuck with Baker. And then he ended up picking up someone on the waiver, and it didn't click to me that means I could now swing in there and take Dobbs. So I didn't. I just stayed with Mayfield, and Mayfield came through. That was amazing. It was a great series of events, but we don't play each other this week. I play I play someone and you play someone, and maybe we'll meet at some point.
I've grabbed about 8 quarterbacks so far.
Yeah, the person you're going against needs a quarterback, and so you snagged.
I'm rotating him from all.
Who do they have to choose from, if anyone?
It's only Bryce Young now because
That's right.
I have a waiver in for Bryce Young, which would drop Nick Mullins, but then Nick Mullins can't be picked up till Sunday, but he plays on Saturday. Saturday games are this week.
You're diabolical. God, if I'm playing you at all the rest of the year, I got to really pay attention to my lineup. That's wrong. Okay, let's get on. Let's move on to the Bears and the Browns. Oh, what a crap game. Who do you got? Who would you pick on this?
I'm picking the Browns easily. Joe Flacco is pretty much in his MVP caliber state right now. And he's about to throw for 600 yards against... No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Joe Flacco's playing good in the Bears.
He is.
Didn't have the upset last week, but I don't know. Joe Flacco's just looking good. He has Amari Cooper back and fully healthy finally.
And that's kind of... I'm picking the Browns also, and that's the main reason. It's not Flacco. I mean, it's nice that they have a veteran quarterback, but it is because Amari Cooper is back and looking good. I mean, Amari Cooper, it's like... It was his favorite target this last week. And, Jerome Ford is still rocking it, and Hunt is still rocking it. I mean, for fantasy, it's not great to have them, but for a team, they're both doing really well. Yeah, I think the Bears are probably going to wish they lost last week. They want a better pick next year.
Well, hey, they have the number 1 pick because of the
Yeah.
Panthers.
That's why Justin Fields is probably going to be going bye-bye. And
Caleb Williams.
maybe to Pittsburgh. Just saying. I'd take him. I know you don't like him, but I would take him. Well, I'm going to look at we got the Falcons at the Panthers. I want to look at some because this is just this is another one.
They're
It's a rough
6-7,
one.
I think. I think that whole division is 6-7 pretty much.
Oh, gee, I wonder who's going to win this one.
Yeah. So the Bucs, Falcons, and Saints are 6-7. This is a divisional matchup, though.
It is, and they got destroyed not destroyed, but they got beaten week 1. Who else are they playing in their division here so far? I mean, they've lost everyone. They've only won against a team that they shouldn't have won against, which is kind of crazy. So I'll be taking the Falcons here. They are using Bijan a lot better.
They are.
And finally, it took forever, but they used him well at the beginning, and then for some reason they didn't, and they've got him back now. And as much as I wish the Panthers would do good, and I wish Adam Thielen would actually, it's like they don't know who he is anymore. It's like they forgot he's on the team.
Yeah, so the Panthers, I've got them right every single week, including their one random win against the Texans.
How did you call that?
I don't know, but I did. I just had a feeling that was going to be their one win, and this week will be their second win of the season. They're going to be beating the Falcons. Hey, don't call it hot because I'm perfect on them.
That's a hot take. What's the ESPN and them saying?
Oh, I mean, nobody's picking the Panthers. 8%.
8%. Yeah.
Panthers.
Okay.
I have no idea what the spread is. Let me check ESPN.com to see the spread. I imagine it's not great.
Well, now it's 9% because you picked them.
No. I don't know if I could see the. I don't know. It's fine.
It's all good.
It's probably a pretty big spread. I mean,
I'm still pretty far behind you in the pick, so I'm totally okay with you picking the Panthers. And if they win, I'm gonna have you taking you to Vegas. Okay, we got the Buccaneers.
Oh, here I found the spread.
Okay.
Oh, it's only -3 or +3. They're Panthers.
Really? Well, it is the Falcons. Yeah, I mean it's not going to be a good game. All right, we got
Who did I pick in this? It's a good game.
Well, is it my turn or your turn?
It is. I can go. I have no idea. I'll go ahead. I will be taking the Packers.
Okay, they're playing good, and we know how much you love Aaron Jones.
It'll also give the Saints the division.
If they win, they got the division.
And Falcons to lose. I'll take Bucs and Falcons to lose, and Saints to beat Giants.
Okay.
But I just don't think Green Bay is going to take another loss in Lambeau again. That'd be rough. I feel like they don't really lose at home too often, and they have a solid team. They're just not winning many games.
Well, we can see if they lose a lot at home.
They didn't lose at home last week.
No,
well, still, they're good at home. So
yeah, they've lost 2 at home this year: Detroit and Minnesota. So both divisional games they've lost at home.
Hey, this ain't divisional.
I know. Their wins really.
Hey, they beat KC and Detroit.
Yeah, but you said Detroit sucks.
It sucked now, but did they suck 3 weeks ago? Nah. The Packers are the first team to beat them.
Yeah,
the Packers started it.
They lost to the Giants, dude.
Lost Monday. Monday doesn't count, you know.
Well, let's come back here because, I'm gonna risk it. I don't know if it's a risk. I feel like this is probably gonna be a pretty evenly called game, but I'm picking the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield for the win.
It is 77-23.
Saying who's gonna win?
Packers.
Okay, then I'm the underdog on this one. And it's probably it probably is. Yeah, I was gonna say it's Lambeau that's the biggest. If this was in Tampa Bay, it would be different. So
I think it'd be closer to 50-50 if it was Tampa.
I agree. Well, now
what a great game.
We have a Dolphins team coming off a loss to Tennessee.
And the Jets destroying the Texans.
Yeah, man. I mean,
manhandled them.
there's only one thing you can do. You got to pick the Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
I dare you.
I'm picking the Dolphins.
Yeah, no.
Just because they scored 30 points last week and their defense is really good, I don't think it's good enough to beat the Dolphins.
It feels like both of those games were a fluke. I mean,
hey, I don't know. Maybe it's an Aaron Rodgers hype train, and they're trying to get Aaron Rodgers back.
Well, I guess.
I mean,
dude,
he said he's only coming back if the Jets win, and they showed they can win.
If the Jets can beat this Dolphin team,
we might see Aaron Rodgers.
Could see Aaron Rodgers
next week.
Possibly. All right, let's move on. Oh, missed one. There we go. The Chiefs.
Okay to miss this one.
The Chiefs, who are
suck.
For the last 2 games, they do not. Absolutely not. I mean, no. They had bad luck, and that's not going to happen. This Patriot team,
hey, I don't know. Zeke looks like a god.
No.
Hey, if the Patriots suck, what are the Steelers?
The Patriots got lucky.
Okay,
the Patriots got lucky. So you're
I
taking?
agree. It was lucky that we had to play Trubisky.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever see that throw? I know you didn't get to see it live. The Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I did.
That was amazing. That was so good, and it's such a shame that it didn't count. But
hey, Kadarius Toney, what a bum.
Do you know how the athletes are kind of giving away their cleats to their favorite charity or whatever they're doing? They're auctioning off cleats. And Chaos Queen sent me a meme. It was about Tony's cleats being auctioned off, and they were Ronald McDonald shoes because he stepped over the line. It was very funny. I was like, I laughed, and then I was upset because, yeah, they should have won that. All right. Speaking of which, this is kind of a more interesting game. You got the Strouds versus the Titans. Go ahead. You go first on this.
Yeah, I'm taking Tennessee in this one.
Okay.
It's December Derek.
December Derek.
Henry. He's scary. The later the year gets, the more yards he runs. It's terrifying. It happens every year, though. It's happened for like 5 years straight, and it's starting again. Don't mess with Derrick Henry in December.
Now, Stroud was hurt. Is he playing?
No.
He's not playing. Who's their quarterback? They're not the Strouds now. They're just the plain old Texans now, which is a shame. Are they saying he's out for a while or just?
Nah, just missing this week. He'll be back next week.
Well, yeah, Tennessee. I mean, they played a good game against Miami. It was crazy that they were able to come back and take it away. Which, I mean, that's our home team, so it's good to see them do good. And I think I think Derek should have a pretty fun game.
Did you know 12 backups play this week?
12 backup quarterbacks?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it should be more than that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. 12 backups are playing this week. 3 are in the AFC North.
I feel like it has to be a record, man. There's a lot of quarterbacks getting hurt.
Yeah, 3 in the North, 3 in the South of the AFC.
Wow. Hey, it's not a good year to be in the AFC. Which is sad because that's like they have the best quarterbacks, the AFC, you know, especially now that Aaron Rodgers left Green Bay. All right. Oh, hold on there. Got to get you off.
I'm not picking them both.
I got you.
Unless I can't. Oh, is that how you determine if it's going to be a tie?
A tie, yeah. You pick them both. Yes. That's what we'll do from now on. All right. I just want to make sure I didn't skip one. Okay, yeah. We got the 49ers versus the Cardinals. I mean, you'd be just absolutely insane to not take the 49ers on the streak they've been on.
Thank you for putting me up there.
Yeah, I know. I already know. You're picking them. I guarantee you are. Hey,
what do you mean, Kyler, though? No, I'm just kidding.
No? No, yeah. 49ers are just, they're so good. I can't wait to see the playoffs. I mean, 49ers and a team that we'll be getting to here in the next couple games are just going to be
really cool to see the Niners win the Super Bowl this year.
It'd be neat. It'd be cool.
They're going to.
Imagine, man, just look at the lifestyle change that Christian McCaffrey took, man. He could be on a team that's won one game, and it's gonna be a good game. Okay, the Commanders at the Rams. I went first. You get to go.
All right, I'm taking the Commanders.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I am too. I just thought for sure you'd be taking the
Oh,
Rams,
you're
but
taking the Commanders as well. That's crazy.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I
man.
thought
Well, they're
I was
back.
pulling one on you.
No, they're off. They're off their bye. Sam Howell is still looking good. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought I
I'm
was pulling
liking.
one on you. I'm not gonna lie. I
No,
thought I got
no.
you.
Yeah, almost like me last week with the Cowboys Eagles game. I thought I had you, but yeah, no. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be playing the better game. They're coming off a bye. They're fresh off the bye. Sam Howell's still looking good. I mean, he's not putting up the numbers as Stroud. Anything else you
Yeah.
need to say?
No, not really. Other than like the
Cooper
Rams were
Cup is
looking.
trash.
Nah, he's been looking good. He actually did really good last week, but I don't know.
So
I just have a feeling it's one of those feeling games.
yeah, and I guarantee this is definitely the unpopular pick.
Yeah, it is.
So
I think it's like 20%.
Yeah, you can look that
Oh,
up.
whoa, it's way lower than 20%. 6%. We are
Still
into
taking
6%. Yeah, same.
Still taking them.
Give me the Cowboys.
All right. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Cowboys. Absolutely. They are playing such good football. CeeDee Lamb is on fire. Dak Prescott's on just best year of his career. They're bringing Ferguson into it.
MVP.
Yep. Pollard is doing enough just to distract. He had an okay week last week, I think, but it's just, it's the show is Dak to Lamb, and Ferguson is doing enough to really kind of open things up a little bit. So yeah, and that
So
Bills
if you're the
team.
Bills, do you wear your white jerseys on purpose, even while you're at home? Because the Cowboys love their white jerseys.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because
Take them out of their lucky jerseys.
home team gets to decide.
And that's what I would do if I was the Bills. Take the Cowboys out of his white jerseys, because when they're in them, there's no chance. If I see Cowboys lined up in those white jerseys, it's over. I mean, it's gonna be 20+ point victory.
Usually, it's funny because usually the home teams wear the colored.
Dark, yeah.
Yeah, all except for Miami. Miami has that stadium that is built in such a way that the away team is always in the sun, and it's like sometimes can be like a 20-degree difference. It can be like 95 degrees and it'll be 110 in the sun. And to make it worse, they always wear the white uniforms. That way the opponents have to wear the dark uniforms and be hotter. I mean, it's like one of the greatest home field advantages. Not necessarily this time of year, but definitely early in the year. And so yeah, so I can only assume you're taking the Cowboys because
Yeah, I said give me them.
yep. We got the Ravens at the Jaguars.
This was going to be the last game I had Ravens losing.
What's that?
So this was the last game I had the Ravens losing until Mr. T-Law went down.
Well, T-Law's back.
Is he actually?
I think he played last week. Did he go down again?
Trevor Lawrence played last week? I
Yeah.
don't know this.
Pull it up real quick pull it up real quick.
Oh, he did play last week. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, because I was shocked. When I saw him, I was like...
He played
like-
awful. He threw 3 picks.
Right. But he was actually out there. When I saw him on the field, I was like, what? I didn't know he was playing. So, yeah, he is playing.
And he lost. Yeah, he played awful and he lost.
Yeah. But you just made it sound like, he was going to be, if he was in there, that you were going to pick him, right?
Nah, he's probably still hurt. Picking Ravens.
I can't get you. Yeah, picking Ravens. Jackson's
I don't
on
imagine him being fully healthy with 3 picks. That's crazy.
Jackson's on that same tear as Dak Prescott. He's MVP.
He's my MVP.
He's your MVP.
Been saying it since like week 5.
They just have all the pieces. I mean, imagine if Mark Andrews was still in there.
Imagine if he had a receiver that wasn't bad.
They are the best bad team in the NFL, if you ask me.
Best bad team. They're not bad.
Well, they could be so much better. Okay, let's move on. The
Monday
Eagles.
night.
The Eagles, who have lost 2 in a row
Yep.
versus the Seahawks. But it doesn't matter. The Eagles are going to win this.
You don't believe in Drew Lock?
No, do you?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I'm just asking if you did,
It's funny because it's like you look at the Chiefs and I didn't think they'd lose 2 in a row. And so I definitely don't think they're going to lose 3 in a row. And that's kind of how I feel with the Eagles. Surely the Eagles can't lose 3 in a row. A.J. Brown did not get involved last week. And I think that's when he didn't until the end. He got a little bit at the end, but he really, that's another reason I did good in the fantasy, was that he spent most of the game with 6 fantasy points and then came up at the end. But for that first, 3 quarters of the game, they really didn't use him enough. They didn't find him. And so I think they're going to fix that situation here. And they're going to go into Seattle and they're going to kick butt.
Yeah, I think the Eagles' defense is just better than Seattle's defense. I actually think their offenses are kind of on par, even with your luck.
Really? Okay. Now I think in the
past 4 weeks, DK is better than AJ. Past 4 weeks, DK had that 200-yard game, 3 touchdowns.
Well, and AJ also got hurt. I guess it was the last game. It was the last game. He got hurt and was only out for a little bit, but he was out enough that it affected him. And I don't know if it's going to affect him through this week. I don't think so, though. So, but that's that. Let's get back into our main screen here. And this is where I tell everyone to please like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the Shmoo Crew channel and hit the bell notification. That way you can see our picks for next week. You'll be the first to know. Any final words?
Yeah, he's going down this week. We have a lot of opposite picks.
We have a lot of opposite picks this week. I can catch up. This is my catch-up week right here, right at the end. I'm like the tortoise and hare, man. I'm the tortoise, okay? I kind of just watch you go, watch you wear yourself out, and then I, catch up, rip your throat out, and go. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching NFL Picks here on the Shmoo Crew channel. I am the Catalyst. That guy over there is Bromank. And until next week, here we go.
Here we go.